Evan, huge congratulations into the semi-finals of the European Darts Championship. A stunning performance. Just sum up how you're feeling after that.
I felt like it was a game of two halves, even though it was 3 sessions, funny enough. I felt like the first 5 legs, I should have led 5-0. But testament to Ian White's character, he stuck in and finished fantastically when I gave him an opportunity. Yeah, I think in the opening, I was quite surprised that he wasn't on his scoring best. And I thought that he would. I was kind of waiting for him to kind of ignite the way he did against Michael van Gerwen, but I think that our history as well played a part. So yeah, I'm happy that he didn't ignite, and if he did, it would have been a tougher scenario.
We saw you walk off for the second break at 5-5, and the look on your face was if to say, how is this level? Was that how you were feeling at that point?
No, I didn't even think I was playing well, if I'm honest. I felt like, how am I 5 all year and he's only nicking legs off from me regarding because his scoring wasn't great. Testament, to who Ian White is. And, we've seen him throw 100 203 average the night before. So I knew that his first start was slightly high and then left and right. So I was picking up on all of these things, and I tried to jump on it, and it kind of impeded on the way in which I approached the game, which it's rookie error, which I do all the time. So I'm hoping to learn from it. But yeah, I think going off the second break, I felt like going back to 5-5 was almost like a 0-0, and we just needed to kind of close out. But the 1-4-3 was a massive shot for me.
I was about to say on that. Was that the moment where you thought, I've got him?
It's not the moment where I thought I got him. I just thought that it's the breathing space I needed, because I felt like I was letting him in every time I had an opportunity, or there was an opportunity to capitalize. Even though he had, I think that there was a few 13 darters, 12 darters as well in the mix, 15. Yeah, but you expect that for Ian White. He's a fantastic player. But yeah, I just felt like I had the upper hand, but I wasn't showing it, if you must call it that. And yeah, the 1-4-3 for me was like, come on, you can, if you push now, you'll have it. And testament to all of this, that's why I'm here now.
The way you're playing, the numbers you're hitting, 10 maximums or one big 106 average. Right now, are you favourite to win this tournament?
Bookies obviously turn up and do the whole favourites and the betting things. I'm just here to kind of make less mistakes and focus on my next 501. That's ultimately where I'm at. I've always dreamt of being a champion on the PDC tour. I achieved that at the German Darts Championships, and that kind of validated my hard work. And I think that now I'm just carrying on with that. Like I spoke to you yesterday, was just the winning mentality continues, and the confidence continues. So yeah, that's all I want to do. And if I continue that way, who knows, on Sunday night, that could be with the one lifting the trophy. But yeah, my ultimate goal is just the next 501.
Could be a monumental weekend. If you win tomorrow, you go into the top 32 in the world for the first time. And also, if you were to go on and lift the trophy, do you think you're then in Premier League contention?
Premier League has always been, we speak about this all the time, and Premier League is always the bonus. The guys at the PDC, the top heads, they know exactly what they want, the character they want, and the spectacle or entertainment they want to show on offer. The Premier League is a prestige that it's only invitational. So the PDC you need to tick off all the boxes and then obviously have a pretty face. Luckily, I have one box ticked already, so that's great for me. But my focus is just the next 501, and hopefully it continues that way.
Devon, pleasure as always, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Paul.
Hi, Devon. Congratulations on a fine result tonight. Does that 1-4-3 epitomise where you're at now, that Devon Petersen now has got that extra gear?
I feel like the 1-4-3 was almost like a build-up in a sense, because I felt like I was giving him like the silly shots I was missing, like the simple double 8s, the simple double 11s, 24s. The 3 dots clear. Those are opportunities you should be taking. The likes of MBG, Anderson, Peter Wright, those guys kind of punish you on those shots. You know what I mean? And Ian White punished me on those shots, and I knew that the 1-4-3 was kind of like in the balance in a sense. And if in my head, I thought you'll see my mouth move, and I say this is the big one. And me hitting the 1-4-3, I knew that I had the next throw, and if I hold my throw, 2 legs clear, he's not going to catch me.
James Wade told us yesterday that he felt the standard was a lot less these days, and it was easier to win these days than it was maybe 5 years ago. You play him tomorrow, but someone hit a 106 average and 10 180s in a best of 19 is standard ain't that bad these days.
We had a discussion, myself, Peter Wright, and James Wade, regarding that, and I said it's BS, because if you're saying that the depth is there's no testament to the depth that's coming through, and he said that the weaker players are getting better. So I then said that is the top players getting poorer then? Because I mean I feel as though all of the players are now there's a standard. MVG, Phil Taylor, they push the standard. If you can only beat who's in front of you. James Wade is saying all of these things, but ultimately he's not won a tournament in like I don't know how many months, if you must call it that, and he's an elite player, and he says it's easy. It's no way easy. I mean, you got the likes of Peter Wright, Gowan Price, MVG. MVG is struggling now, and he's still throwing 102 average. How is that like not settling? I mean, you got Devon Petersen, but I think it's just, and I put it down to profile and brand. So you got profile players, which is the likes of people that have been carrying the torch, like Phil Taylor, MVG, Barney, Gary Anderson, all these names. And now you got new names that are developing a profile and a career for themselves and becoming household names. So yeah, I think like all English, I mean, they don't like change. So hopefully they're going to like this change.
Good stuff. Thank you, Devon, and congratulations tonight.
Cheers, Phil.
Devon, many congratulations. Would you put that down as your best ever TV performance?
TV, yeah. I feel as though the performance, even though the 106 and the 10 180s, those things don't impress me at all. I do them all the time in my room. But when I'm looking at the game, I'm more critical regarding the mistakes I make, and I make silly mistakes. So I'm quite upset about that. I think if you shouting about a 106 average and you look at the likes of Ian White, he still capitalized and he remained at 6 all. So I don't feel as though it's a great performance. You might see it as that, but I don't feel as though. I think there's loads of things that I need to still learn, experiences I still need to experience. And yeah, I'm happy that I'm gone through, and regardless of the average, I'm just happy that I'm into the semis.
2 wins away from a first major title. Are you daring to dream yet? I mean, just tell us what it would mean if you were to go all the way tomorrow night.
Jamie, if I spoke to you probably 10 years ago, I'd have told you I was world champ at that time already. So if I'm honest, my crescendo of my career was 2 weeks ago when I won the German Darts Championships. That trophy alone had champion on, and that was the testament to my career and just the mental space. Me seeing that, I knew that you can only be, once you get that trophy, it means that you were the best that weekend in the elite in the world. And that for me just gave me the tick box to continue to believe and almost validated my belief itself. So winning a major will be fantastic. The ripple effect on my continent. I mean, the guys are playing the qualifiers this weekend for the World Championship spot. It's the first time we'll have 2 Africans in the World Championship. So all of these things mean so much to me. Lifting a trophy, that's fantastic. I mean, being a major winner in the PDC, it's something obviously all most dart players dream of. For me, ultimately, I just want to cause the ripple effect, and hopefully I just continue that. And the next 501 is my main focus.
And just on the game against James tomorrow, he's renowned for his clutch finishing. You're renowned for your power scoring. If you can score like you did tonight, you're going to give yourself plenty of chances, aren't you? Yeah,
I think my scoring game has improved over the years. I'm now kind of bringing it closer together. I think I still making silly mistakes in my game, and opening legs was kind of testament to that. So hopefully I got enough time tomorrow morning after breakfast to kind of correct that, and then the preparation for tomorrow against James will be fantastic. Fingers crossed I make it 1 step further or 2 steps further to lifting that trophy.
I wish you all the best. Excellent. Thanks, Devon.
Thanks, Jamie.
Just one from me. You mentioned the conversation that you had with James and Peter. Is tomorrow kind of a chance to prove yourself right on the board and show him?
I don't need to prove myself to anybody, no man. The only thing I do is I prove to myself the belief I have and the hard work that I put in all the time. I consistently am working 24/7. I say 24/7, but you're working 4 hours of the day on the board. And like James Wade's opinion is his opinion. And he's obviously he's a veteran in the sport, even though he's so young. He's won about 9 titles and he's lost in 16 finals. So dominated by Phil Taylor in his era. So he'd have a different opinion. We know that like you said, his clutch finishing is fantastic. Hopefully I don't give him a lot of opportunities, and hopefully my power scoring continues. And yeah, I make it one step further to the evening session.